Tennessee Titans signed Chris Moore to a deal. So Chris Moore, over the last few seasons, he's getting more opportunity with the Houston Texans, and that goes to a Titan team that needs help at the wide receiver position, where he'll probably be the third or fourth wide receiver over there as Chris Moore this season. So last season with the Houston Texans, 48 catches, 548 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. So last year, he played a bigger role towards the end of the season when Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins were out with injury. And now he goes to a Titan team where on the depth chart, Traylon Burks, rookie receiver last season's the number 1 wide receiver. Westbrook-Ikhine is over there as well for this Tennessee Titan team. But right now, that's about it pretty much for the most part for this Tennessee Titan team. So Chris Moore might get an opportunity. I know he was a special teamer for the majority of his career, but like I said, last season, getting a chance, he made some big plays, and he actually had some fantasy value and put up some decent games. But in terms of fantasy football, he's a guy I'm going to take a flyer on in the later rounds of my fantasy draft, because right now this offense still revolves around Derrick Henry, even though there's rumors that he might get traded to the Philadelphia Eagles come draft night here. But we'll see if that comes to fruition or not. So he's a guy, late rounds, fill out the end part of my bench in deeper leagues for fantasy owners, and the drafts come the summer. But right now, he's just waiting to see what the Titans do in the draft as well if they get a wide receiver. Then obviously he won't have really any fantasy value. So Chris Moore, after a pretty decent season last year with the Texans, signs with the Tennessee Titans, and we'll see if he can help this Titan team out and possibly have fantasy value entering the 2023 season.